Hi, it's Tracy here from The Passionate Spinner, and today I'm coming to you with an introduction video for my newest pattern, Skrabucket. If you watch my podcast, I have showed you the first version and my second version as a work in progress, but I released the pattern yesterday and I'm just super happy with it. So I decided to come on here and show you the project bag. It's a project bag. It's called Skrabucket and it is a project bag. So this is the small version. The bag is knit in one piece. You start at the bottom, you do increases, and you do a drawstring channel and you knit down to the bottom again and do decreases. So it is a one piece project. With very few ends to weave in, which I always like. And it is fully reversible, which, the inside of this one does look a lot like the outside, but I'm going to show you my other bag where it's a bit more different. So you can really tell. Also, as you can see, it will stand up on its own. So you can put it on your table or next to you on a couch and use it as a project bucket, which is why I called it the Skrabucket. And it has a beautiful drawstring at the top, and then it's a little project bag. I'm super happy with this pattern. I really am. So I wanted to share it with you. The pattern is written for two different sizes. This is the size small, and this one here is the size large. You can see it's a big difference. I cannot hold this on my hand and make it stand up. But I do have a book here. Let's see if I can hold it on the book. So you can see that also the large version will stand up on its own. So this is what the large version looks like. It will also stand up. And construction, of course, is the exact same. And this is like that. The inside of this one is very different, so you can see the reversible bit a bit better. So that's my outside that I chose to be on the outside. And the inside, or the other side, looks like this. So these project bags, I came up with this idea and I just really liked it because it uses up scraps. So my pattern is written to hold fingering weight double. This one here, version 1, the large one, is knit completely with scraps. I used commercial sock yarn scraps for this one. And for this one, I used one full skein and one 50-gram skein and scraps as well. But it is fingering weight yarn held double. And I just love a good scrap project because we all have those scraps. Basically, you can knit this project bag with any yarn you want and with any needle size you want. Of course, the size will then differ, but you can make this completely your own by just choosing something that you have in your stash laying around. I would say, or just something to keep in mind, if you use something like alpaca, silk, bamboo, it's very drapey, so your project bag will not be able to stand up because it will just flop down because of the drape of the fiber. But if that is something you don't need at all in the first place, just choose whatever you want. So there is one thing that is a bit more complicated in this pattern. I would say it is a good pattern for an advanced beginner. It is knit in the round. You use DPNs and later circular needles, or you can do magic loop from the get-go. I use DPNs because I'm a DPN knitter. So you use DPNs, you change to a circular once you have too many stitches. You do increases. It's mainly stockinette. There are 2 purl rows and then the welt. This is a welt. The drawstring channel is a large welt. And for that bit, how to do this the easiest way, I have created a tutorial that is linked in the pattern. So if you buy the pattern, there is a link to a tutorial on how to do this part up here, which is the most complicated bit of this pattern. So I'm going to help you through that. And yeah, I think I just really like it. So this one has been claimed by my son, and he chose the yarn and everything, and he wants to use it for toys, of course. I am going to use mine as a project bag because that's what the intent was, but you could also use it as a cosmetics bag or for stuff you want to take with you to the beach or whatever. Because the good thing about this bag is if you use like commercial sock yarns like I did, I can wash this in the washing machine at 40 degrees and it's going to be perfect afterwards. And yeah, I'm just so happy with this pattern. It came out exactly as I planned, and it's just, I love it. So yeah, my Skrabucket pattern, it is out right now. Here you can see the two sizes next to each other. The small one is significantly smaller. So I used, for my bags, I'm a very tight knitter. I give you the gauge and everything that I have, but if you knit a tiny bit looser than me, your yardage will differ. So for my small bag, I used 170 grams of leftovers. And for the large bag, I used 230 grams of leftovers. That is like 750 meters, and that is like 1,000 meters. Something like that. I give you all of the details in the pattern. And yeah, like I said, I'm just really happy with it. I think they're super cute. They are really easy to make. They're kind of addictive because, you know, when you use leftovers, the fun part is always to find out what it's going to look like when you add in the next color. So these are my two bags. I'm definitely going to make more. These are the two I have written my pattern for, the small and the large, but you can do any size you want, basically. Really, just go for it. And yeah, that is my new pattern. I have a coupon code for Ravelry and Etsy. I sell my patterns on Ravelry and on Etsy. And I have two different coupon codes because I set up the one for Ravelry, and then Etsy told me that it had to be 5 characters, and the Ravelry code only has 4. So there are 2 different codes. They give you 10% off until the 25th of August, 2022, which is another 4 days. And so for Ravelry, use the code large P and B, like in peanut butter, PB 10. And on Etsy, you have to use PBP 10, another P, like the peanut butter project 10. And yeah, I'm just so excited. I really hope you like it. I will leave links down below to Etsy and to Ravelry. And as always, my patterns are free for my patrons. So if you want to check out my Patreon, I'm going to leave a link to that one as well. And I just really hope you like the pattern as much as I do. And I can't wait to see your projects on Instagram. I have a hashtag for it. I give that in the pattern. So if you choose to make this pattern, please use the hashtag so I get to see all of your creations. And with that, I'm going to leave you for today. I really hope you enjoy this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.